everybody, and welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. This is our first installment of On a Couch Talking Sports in the new year, 2015. And Kyle, Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year to you too. How have you been?
I've been doing well. I haven't seen you in a while, and good to be back after a couple weeks. I know we took a couple weeks off,
but a couple weeks holiday. Back. But you're right, we're back. We're back on track, starting the new year. Here we go.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but before we get into 2015, I thought it would be fun to do for this episode would be to take a sort of a look back to 2014, sort of one last look back, and give our top 5 favorite sports-related memories, either personal or professional, from the year 2014.
There you go.
We did this kind of last year as a New Year's episode, so we figured, why not do it again?
Hey, right.
So I'm going to begin here, if that's okay.
Oh, go ahead.
And again, these are not in any order, any particular order. These are just sort of 5 moments that really stood out for us.
Yeah.
From January 1st to December 31st, 2014. My first one is from back in September. I had the opportunity to go see BC UMass football at none other than Gillette Stadium.
Ooh, nice.
Which was a lot of fun, pretty exciting. I am as I've said a few times on this show, I should say, I'm a pretty big BC football fan. I have season tickets to all the games, and so I had the opportunity to go to the season opener this year against UMass at Gillette Stadium, because UMass plays some of their home games at Gillette while their new stadium was getting built on campus. Because now UMass is D1 for football, so
hey, that's a good deal, right?
It's a great deal, and so BC won. Which was amazing. I mean, that's always very cool when the team you're rooting for wins. Yep. And, I've been to Gillette a couple times, for a couple Pats games and even a Revolution game, but to see your favorite college team playing there is still pretty cool. And to be able to sit in the stands, it was the first time seeing a game at Gillette that I actually got to sit in like the loge area, like the down low area, where usually I'm up in like the nosebleed seats, but this time I was kind of in the loge area, which is pretty cool. So
very nice.
That was a cool memory. Another one, the perfect segue here into my second memory from this year, which was BC football's massive upset over then number 9 ranked USC. Going into this game, BC was a heavy underdog. Everybody expected USC to come in and just kind of run all over them.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people expected BC to compete in this game, but they did compete and they won. And it was all thanks, a large part, to their quarterback, Tyler Murphy, who was a transfer this year from Florida, and had like 2 or 3 rushing touchdowns and just sort of helped lead the team to victory. And then at the end of the game, all the fans stormed the field, all the students and stuff like that. It was just a really cool moment. Really sort of shows you what college football is all about. It was just a lot of fun to be a part of. My next couple of moments are sort of more personal. This past March, I had the opportunity. The girls' ice hockey team for Kyle's and my alma mater, high school alma mater, I should say, made it all the way to the state finals at the TD Garden in Boston, and I had the opportunity to go and announce the game for our local TV channel, and it was just like, we lost, unfortunately, 6-2, but it was just such a cool experience. We got to go in the media entrance of the Garden and ride up the elevator, Jack Edwards and all those other Bruins and Celtics announcers ride up, and we were on the 6th floor in some sort of suite or something like that, broadcasting the game. So it was just a really, really cool experience. And,
that's awesome.
And hopefully, knock on wood. I know there's a table over there, so I'm invisibly knocking on it. The girls are looking good this year. They got everybody back from last year, so I'm hoping that they can make it a return trip to the Garden this year, and I can go back and do it again, which would be pretty awesome.
That'd be sick.
My next moment, which also has to do with Wellesley High School and has to do with the Garden. Kyle my sister Sarah and I all had the opportunity to go watch the Wellesley High boys basketball team play at the TD Garden back last January as part of the TD Sports Invitational Tournament. It was like sort of a day long of high school basketball teams from the area playing on the garden floor, and Wellesley got to be a part of that. Actually beat St. John's Prep by 2 points. Which
and those guys are pretty good. I'll tell
really
you.
thrilling game, yeah. And not a lot of people expected Wellesley to win that game because St.
Yeah.
John's Prep was, like Kyle just said, really, really good. But
Top of the line.
they did get the job done. It was an exciting game, good crowd for both sides.
Yeah.
It was just a blast to be able to go in and see them play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's anytime you can see this is actually the second time Kyle and I have seen a Wellesley team, a Wellesley basketball team play at the Garden. So at both times they've won. So they should do it more often.
Oh yeah, because the year before was the
sorry,
not the year. It was 08 was the semifinals for the girls team again.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
That's
State
right.
semifinals.
There you go.
And they won that
Another
too. So.
another great game.
Yeah. Thriller. Get and they beat the defending state champions in that one, so that was pretty cool.
Nice. Right.
And then my last one also comes to us from TD Garden. I went with a friend of mine to the Bean Pie Hockey Tournament Finals, featuring BC and Northeastern.
Nice.
Again, I'm a big BC fan. BC won the Bean Pot this year, beating Northeastern. I think it was their 4th or 5th Bean Pot in a row. And my buddy, the guy who I went to the game with, is a Northeastern fan. So it's just kind of cool to go and cheer for other teams and sort of razz each other. But of course, I got the last laugh. And the crowd for that game was like amazing because BC brought a huge student section. Northeastern brought a huge student section. They were just going back and forth all day. It was a really, really cool atmosphere. If you've never been to a Bean Pie game, I can't say this enough. Try and go to one because it is a really cool atmosphere, and I had the chance this year to both go to the semifinals as well as the championship game, and it's just something you always remember. So those are my top 5. Sort of dipping into a lot of personals. There are not as many professionals, but hey, when you've got five good personal moments to deal with, there might as well go for it, right?
There you go.
Now I'm going to turn the floor over to my compadre here. Let's see what he's got for us. So Kyle, take it away.
Good sip of tea right there. All right, so I would have to say. One moment I really liked was, I mentioned this on, I think, 1 or 2 previous episodes, but I went to Lake Placid back in March, and let me tell you, that was a hell of a time. It was awesome because, it's like one of the biggest, like, winter capitals in the state and everything.
A lot of history there.
Oh, a lot of
with
history.
With the Miracle on Ice.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys know about the event, or even if you've even just seen the movie, the one with Kurt Russell, that's where it all happened.
Yeah.
That was the big 1980, like America versus Russia, the big game. America pulls
Soviet
through.
Union at that point.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You're right. They were technically the Soviet, but no, I mean it was just nice. I mean, I saw some like state finals for like the college teams. No, was it the state finals or state?
ECAC finals.
ECAC, that's what it was. Yeah.
Conference finals.
Yeah, so it was still like it was a major.
It was a big deal. Oh, it's always a big deal.
Yeah,
those conference tournaments are pretty big. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they picked like the top 4 right then and there. It's pretty intense. So, but it was a hell of a time. I loved even just going. Like, just walking through the town, it was a really, really nice town. A lot of really cool places to go. And the rink itself was, wow, I'll tell you. Oof. Really nice. A lot of history behind it. So, if you ever get the chance, definitely go up there. Whether you go there in the summer or the winter, go up there. There's plenty for you to do.
Fall, any season.
Oh, yeah. It's great. Even if you just want to look at, like, the different cabins and everything, the way they're all set up and everything. It's really cool. Yeah. Just a really different place to go to. Another moment, I definitely would have to say Well, one I'd say relate to the show. I liked actually doing the walk episode. I thought that was kind of a nice moment where we talked about sports and we walked through Wellesley. We just did a straight shot from one end to the other. We literally just bam right through Wellesley. It was just fun.
It was a blast.
Yeah, I just liked it. I've never actually done anything like that before. It was it was just fun.
Yeah.
Just plain simple. It was fun. Let's see. Moment number 3. Well, this one's like probably the most personal moment on this list. Last week, I don't know. I just really got really energetic, and I just got. This is gonna sound kind of silly, but I just one morning I just got up and for the first time ever, I actually ran at the Norwood track. And the track is a really cool track. The first time I've actually, trained at the track for a little bit. I just did a little run, but it's a really nice track. If you ever get the chance, definitely check it out.
We've seen it. It was very nice.
Yeah, we saw it. But during the Norwood football game, during that episode, that's where because it was that game was right in Norwood, so we actually did get to see the track and everything. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's a really cool place. It's just a lot. Even if you're just doing a workout there, it's a great setup. The field's awesome. The track is great. So, yeah, definitely check that out. Other sports moments. Well, I would say the one professional moment I would say is it was kind of seeing. I know Robbie's not going to be happy about this one. He would not put this anywhere near his top 5 list. Yeah, he's covering series already. He knows what it is. The Bruins beating the Canadiens. Oh wait. What am I saying?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Woo.
We're just gonna keep that in here. That might as well be in the blooper section, but I don't care. That's gonna be in the Canadiens. Wow. The Canadiens beating the Bruins.
Boo that man. Boo.
Yep.
Boo again.
Come
Boo.
on. Bring it on.
Boo one more time. Boo.
But hey, can't deny it. Canadians beat the Bruins.
And you called it too.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
In the walk, you called that they would win.
I literally just pulled that out of my butt. I didn't think that would actually happen. To be honest, I don't make any sports predictions. But
you did it. You did it.
But that was a good moment. Moment number 1. Oh man. I don't know. There weren't really a whole lot of major sports moments. Oh, the other moment I liked too actually was just watching the Patriots. I just like seeing that one game where Gronk just just literally blasted through the opposing team. And I remember
there was like a bunch of different games. Brock just blasted the opposing team every game.
That's actually true. He's literally just a tank. It was just Gronk. I'm just gonna say Gronk right there.
Yeah.
Gronk
period.
Just Gronk period. There's just seeing him plow through all the opposing team members, and I was like, wow. I was looking at my family. I was watching the game with my family. I'm looking at him like, did they just let a tank loose on the field or something? Oh wait, that's just Gronk. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, those are my 2 cents about it. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Those are some cool moments, sort of mixing and matching. I like it.
Yeah, a little bit.
So now, exactly. So now
no strollers this time, though. I promise.
No baby carriages.
No baby carriages like last year.
Yeah, that was a little weird, but it's okay. We'll forgive you for that one. So now we're going to move on to our favorite part of the episode, our monologues. I'm going to start off. Mine is kind of a somber one, but I feel like it needs to be addressed because it just recently happened. For those of you probably don't know this by now, but Stuart Sky, who is a Sports Center anchor and a longtime personality on ESPN, passed away yesterday, actually. We're filming this on Monday. He passed away yesterday, Sunday, 49 years old after a long battle with cancer. And it definitely has been felt all along the sports world by fans, players, and TV personalities alike. And, even though as a fan, and I never personally knew the guy. I always respected him. I grew up watching him on SportsCenter, on ESPN, and stuff like that, and I knew he was. I knew he was obviously battling cancer. I didn't know. I honestly didn't even know how bad it was until even just yesterday, just hearing how he passed away from it. But I always respected his fight, his courage, his determination, his attitude, and I've heard from different people that I've talked to that he really was a really nice guy. I have a couple of friends who have met him, and he's just was a really nice guy to them, really nice to them, and nothing more that I could say than we'll miss Stuart Scott, and he was great on ESPN, and thoughts and prayers obviously go out to his family, and R.I.P. So that's it for my monologue. I know it got a little somber there, but I felt like I had to kind of bring it up.
It's good.
It was sort of
it's good to remember those who made an impact.
Exactly. So Kyle, let's hear what you've got for the masses today.
All right. Just a quick message. I just wanted to say, if you ever end up like me and you're out of college and you don't really have any motivation to work out, my recommendation is try to stay fit any way you can. Even if you're not training for a sport, just go out, even just whether it's like walking, a little jog. Bike riding, yeah, any of that stuff. If you have a treadmill you can go to. And if you're worried about, spending all that money at the, workout center, just,
you don't have to.
No, you don't. You can just do simple like ab crunches or push-ups. That works out pretty much every important aspect of your body there. So just try to stay fit. That's just what I'm trying to say.
Completely agree with you. Fitness is very important, and staying healthy. And there's so many ways to stay fit and healthy. Just even taking a walk around your house. Just walk in a circle around your house.
There you go. At least you're moving. At least you're doing something.
Do push-ups. Do something.
Yeah, exactly. I've just seen a lot of people. And I understand a lot of people get caught up in this after college, especially if they have done a sport before, if they have been doing more active things in college, and sometimes you just find yourself, because of your job taking up all your time, just even if you do it once or twice during the weekends, once or twice a week during the weekends, just do that. Just get up and move around a little bit.
And if you can, and the last thing I'll add to that is if you can make it fun for yourself, that'll help really motivate you to keep going. If you could find something that's fun for you, like even a lot of times in the good weather, I'll ride my bike, take my bike for a ride or something like that. It's just it's something that's fun, but also helps you stay fit. So no, I definitely second that message right there. Definitely stay fit, America.
Stay fit, even if you want to.
We are on a couch talking sports, and we approve this message.
We approve.
All right, so. That's going to wrap it up for, again, this first edition of 2015. Thanks, everybody, for joining. For Robbie, or for Kyle, he's Kyle.
Okay.
I'm Robbie. This episode, as you'll probably see in our little blooper sections that we do, this episode's been a wreck from the beginning.
There's I'm not even joking, before we sign off, there was literally a 7-minute period where we couldn't even get this episode started without bursting into laughter. So.
Yeah. we're wrecked tonight. But anyway, for Kyle.
I think it's all the holiday desserts and everything was on my part, but that's okay.
For Kyle.
Yes.
I'm Robbie. Sarah just left the room. For Kyle, I'm Robbie. Signing off here for iCouch Talking Sports. We'll see you next time. Go Wheaton.